It's a big day on QVC2. I'm Allie Carr. We are live, starting our first live hours of the day, celebrating a destination of summer. And today on QVC2, it is all about jewelry, specifically the diamonds. I'll explain with our today's bonus buy. We're going to kick off our show with our today's bonus buy. One of the best buys of the entire day from our signature Affinity collection. But as you're watching, we've got a lot of big markdowns. We've got big savings on things and some sale prices that only last for the day. But speaking of something that's for the day, today's bonus buy really becomes the star of our show and our day. I couldn't think of a better way to do it than with Affinity Diamonds, one of our signature and premier diamond collections here at QVC. This is a triple row. It could be an anniversary band, it could be a birthday band, it could be a retirement celebration band, it could be a just because. Just because I want to see this on my hand and how beautiful the combination of the princess cut and round cut diamonds, authentic, genuine, mined from the earth, 1 1/4 carat of diamonds. You just choose the metal that you would like it set in. Do you want to do the white gold? And it all is 14 karat gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. You have 3 different choices to choose from. Normally, this ring could easily be $2,200. Our today's bonus buy makes it 5 easy payments, $333, or about $1,669. Imagine what you would spend at retail. This is why you come to us as QVC. And if you've ever been a little intimidated to shop for diamonds, well, Michelle Lau is going to walk with us through every step of the way, from the cutting to the setting to the selection of each and every stone, and how you can feel so confident, not only having this sparkling beauty on your hand to commemorate an anniversary, to celebrate the big birthday, the retirement, or really the just because, right, Michelle? It is so good to see you, Michelle. This ring is breathtaking. Kind of walk me through.
I'm so glad you like it.
We'll talk about the design, but when we shop Affinity Diamonds, there's quite a bit of confidence that we can have when we're shopping with diamonds in QVC and QVC2.
And it's so important. You're right, Allie, and good morning to you too. I'll tell you what, let's just all agree that this is one of the prettiest princess band rings that we've ever seen. I mean, it's just spectacular. And the big majority of it is because it is Affinity Diamonds, as you say, which is our cornerstone of our jewelry department. These are always HI, near colorless, I2 or better clarity. And you've got a very sophisticated design at 1.25 here.
Ooh.
Most of the weight, Allie, is in the princess cuts.
Right.
We've got
right
over a
center
carat
row.
in those 7 stones. Yeah.
7 stones right in the center, over a carat. And
Big.
then 2 rows. It looks like, see, this is what I think is so beautiful about this ring. It looks like it's been 3 bands that have been soldered together, that you've collected them over time and put them together, right? That maybe you got that first half circle for a big birthday, and then maybe you got that center one for the anniversary, that milestone, and then you got another one for another birthday or a special anniversary. And over the years, it was all stacked together. Well, now you don't have to wait. Now you're getting them all. I want to walk you through all the choices again and remind you that all of these diamonds are, yes, genuine, beautiful diamonds. We partner with the Gemological Institute of America, really the creme de la creme when it comes to certifying diamonds, color, grading, sorting. Now, let me show you, because we do have the white gold available. There's only 60. So really limited choices across the board. This was not a ring that was like mass produced. So this is the time to make sure you get yours. And then we also have that yellow gold available, but there's only 32 in the yellow. Oh me, oh my. And then last but certainly not least, in that gorgeous rose. It just looks like it's blush on the skin. There's only 25. Rose is by far the most limited. And with 5 easy payments of $333. You could do that on any major credit card, but you also could take advantage of some special financing. So we do have 18-month special financing. So that breaks that up over the course of 18 months. But let me take you back through some of the details, because what this looks like is 3 bands that have been married together, that have been joined together, that gives you such a custom look, like you've collected them or been gifted to them over time. That center row of diamonds are princess cut. They're going to total about a full carat of diamonds right in the center. They're H, which is near colorless, and I2 on the clarity scale. Now, when you think about the clarity scale, keep in mind, although this does say that it does have some slight inclusions as that I2 rating, that's under a 10 times magnification, right? So to the naked eye, these are beautiful, near colorless diamonds. They look, if you love the look of like crushed ice in your diamonds, this is the one that you're going to want because you get that center row of the princess cut. It's clean, it's crisp, it's modern. And then paired with what looks like 2 half circles. And it's the comfort of so much sparkle without doing like the full circle of diamonds, because the problem with that, at least for me, is I don't know about you, over the years, my fingers have changed, my knuckles have changed. And when you have a full circle of diamonds, that can never be sized, that can never be changed. This, because yes, it is 14 karat gold, all those beautiful diamonds, if you needed to adjust over the years, you shop with confidence, right? Especially as our bodies change, because this truly is fine, beautiful jewelry. It's J409158 is our today's bonus buy from Affinity Diamonds. And we'll check back in with Michelle. Michelle, it's good to have you.
Thank you.
You have so many accolades in the world of diamonds and certifications, not only with the GIA, but diamonds really are your passion. What's so special about Affinity Diamonds in this ring?
There's so much to talk about with Affinity Diamonds. The thing that I would want to know as a customer if I were at home is I would want to know that every single diamond has been inspected by the Gemological Institute of America. And that is the degree that I'm most proud of. I mean, the Gemological Institute of America's reputation is completely independent of what we do here at QVC. And as far as I know, we're the only jeweler or retail television jeweler in the world that can make that claim that every diamond has been inspected. Not only are those princess cuts big at 2.8 millimeters, and you can really see into them like crack, beautiful ice. It's just so sparkly. But the pave settings really show off the quality of those HI near colorless I2 or better clarity as well. Those are micro pave set diamonds along the edge, and they're not completely flat. They're turned very gently, so you get so much light within those pieces.
Okay, so let's pull out the chalkboard and go to gem school. Can you walk us through, those of us that can't remember, all the letters, what it means? This kind of helps explain a little more.
No, absolutely. We set the baseline with Affinity Diamonds at I2 or better. The thing I want you to take away from this is when you're viewing an Affinity Diamond through our camera lenses here at QVC or QVC2, it's as if you're looping it with a jeweler's loop in the store. You know how sometimes they'll hand you the loop and show you how to use it so that you can look into your diamond? So I just think that it's so impressive that our quality has been so consistent over the years. But the really big story has to do with the colorless quality of those diamonds. In specific, how well matched they are, whether they're 2.8 millimeters or whether they're the smaller micro pave, and there's 38 of those in this ring. So we live in that upper tier. We live in the H near colorless quality. As somebody who has graded diamonds, and I spent a month in Carlsbad, California, learning how to do that, just that, we're talking about something that is very difficult to do. And without very advanced equipment and the untrained eye, it is almost impossible to tell the difference between colorless and near colorless. So this is how you can save yourself a little money. And we're fully transparent. Again, HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity. That's why Affinity, its consistency, has made us really the star of today's broadcast. And I really hope you enjoy this ring, because to me that is a superstar presentation.
It is gorgeous. Whichever gold metal choice you choose, I switched to the yellow gold, but we have it in white, yellow, and rose. You could complement jewelry that you already have, or honestly start something completely new and fresh when it comes to your metal choice, because this is like taking those 3 separate rings and bringing them all together. You've collected them over the years, but now you don't have to wait for it. I remember, Michelle, when my husband and I first got married, he proposed with a solitaire ring, and then we had my ring reset into a more ornate band. This idea that, over time it'll be so lovely, you'll be able to get me stack rings. We forget. I still have the one ring. So here's what I want you to do. You have them all now. That's what you don't have to wait to get the collection. You're starting off with that beautiful 3 bands all together, whether it is for an anniversary or whether it's for a big milestone. Maybe you're retiring. I also think, Michelle, sometimes I look at my life and even just this year, I decided to seek out I have anxiety. And so this year what I did was for the first time, instead of just saying, oh, I just, whatever, I got some help. Right? And I am so proud of myself for doing it that when I'm coming up to my 35th birthday and I'm like, I want to do something really special to honor because it's hard work and it's a process. And when you go through things like that, so it's not just a wedding anniversary or a work anniversary or retirement. I want you to think about something for yourself that you could now acknowledge and commemorate and say, you know what? I've worked very hard. Maybe it's on raising your children. Maybe it's on some of the life accomplishments that you said, you know what? I look back at my life and I think I've always wanted to buy a house, or I've always wanted to help my kids or support them through college. And you know what? I did it. And I want to honor that in my life. And let this be that ring that you can wear and put on and do that. It's so important that we celebrate those successes. So think of this ring not just an anniversary ring, right?
Yes, I could not agree more. Do you want a little insider information? You want a little behind the scenes scoop?
Spill the tea.
I know it's a little gossipy, but I'll tell you what. This ring was not easy. This was not originally slated as today's bonus buy because we didn't think we were going to be able to get it in. I mean, we're talking about something that the world is really trying to get right now, and we are shining like a star because here's the thing. Princess cuts are in a scarcity. I talked to one of the largest jewelry manufacturers in the world yesterday about this, and she said, Michelle, do you know what a prize you have in your hand here? These stones are so in demand and nobody can get them. I mean, there are supply chain problems everywhere you turn, right? But luckily, we started working on this long in advance. So we were able to eke out just enough quantity for today. And I'm not kidding. There's only maybe 3 per state to go around, and that's it.
Yeah, it's
so
limited.
I really appreciate the rarity and the scarcity of natural from the earth diamonds. But I know that if you have a love for princess cut stones and you've been looking for something that'll really wow you, really knock your socks off, you're probably skipping right now because I mean, I'd be dancing in my living room. This is so beautiful. Look at the size of those nearly 3 millimeter gorgeous princess cuts. Now, a princess cut diamond is one of the most popular diamonds for engagement and for bridal, of course. But when you look down, they look very square, very tailored, right? So I love your point, Allie, that you should wear this to celebrate. Maybe it's the birth of a baby. Maybe it's the fact that you lost some weight. Maybe it's the fact that you're out and about again and you want to show up a little bit, or you got a new job. And there's a million reasons to purchase it. But if you have a need for princess cuts, if this is something that you know you want, I would challenge you to find a better price or something comparable out in the marketplace today. We were very fortunate to get this. We would have loved to have put it on the big channel. There's just simply not enough. So
they are
I
very
just
limited.
To be here. Yeah. I can imagine.
So can I show you? You have 3 different choices in terms of color. All choices are 14 karat gold. All choices are 1 1/4 carat of diamonds, and that same silhouette, same design of the look of the 3 bands together. It's that triple row anniversary band. So here's a look at the rose, which, Michelle, this used to be, there's only 2 dozen in this one. When I used to work in a jewelry store, is one of those iconic American designers. Rose gold was very
I see you're wearing one of your favorite colors, speaking of which. Speaking of jewelry designers. Yes.
Just a little subtle.
Could have been a uniform, I guess.
But the rose was very highly sought after. And part of it is because when it's on the skin, it's just this blush. Like it almost like the metal just kind of melts in. And you just see the diamonds.
Agreed.
Yeah, I put 2 different ones on so you can kind of see the difference. But maybe for you it's gold. I love gold jewelry. I have a little bit more olive skin tone, and I love the way the gold looks.
You mean
on
the yellow,
skin.
the yellow gold?
Yes.
Yeah,
the yellow gold.
Right. It does look great on your skin. I really like it. And 14 karat is really America's choice in gold. This is what we like to wear every single day. It's got more buttery warmth about it than 10 karat gold does, although I like 10 karat as well. It's just a little bit more durable. But when you're talking about 14 karat gold, you're talking about almost 60% pure gold. And, I was talking about how hard it is to get princess cut diamonds, but Allie, the price of gold has just been crazy.
Yeah, that too. This ring is over $500 off our regular QVC price. It's
High five. I know,
$558,
right?
right? The jewelry
Okay.
store that I used to work at, we never did discounts. We never